Morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, behind me is some soybean and corn fields here in north central Illinois near our home, in which you can see the soybeans leaves are turning yellow and probably some of the leaves are dropping, and the corn is still mostly green. Farmers with a lot of acres tend to plant different varieties that mature at different times, so they're not harvesting everything at the same time. Other fields in the area is actually starting to show brown coloring, especially in the bottom half of the crop. The USDA, they estimated that 21% of the corn is mature versus 19 average. And in the beans, 18% of the crop is dropping leaves versus 15 average. We also noted that in the corn, they dropped ratings to 59% good to excellent versus 60 last week. You had declines in Illinois, Michigan, and Nebraska, and even Ohio, but crops improved in Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Minnesota, and even North Dakota. So the debate goes on Friday. Will the USDA raise the yield, keep it the same, or lower it? The crop conditions are below last year at this time. The other thing, in beans, they raised the ratings to 57% good to excellent versus 56 last week. Crops improved in Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Minnesota, Nebraska, Missouri, Mississippi, and North Dakota, even though it's only 16% good to excellent. Crops dropped in Arkansas, Louisiana, Illinois, Michigan, and Ohio. Again, last year at this time, the soybean crop was rated 65% good to excellent. We also note that one elevator at the Gulf is actually loading boats right now. The remaining dozen of elevators down there still do not have power. Barges are moving, but barge freight has rallied a lot recently because of what's going on at the Gulf, which makes domestic basis levels to the river terminals quite a bit lower. And so that drop in basis level has weighed on futures, spreads, and I think most people feel that the demand will come, and once the Gulf is open, that we will see a pickup first in the basis, then maybe a narrowing of the spreads, and finally maybe a little bit of an uptick in the futures. Overnight beans are up 8 cents, while corn is up 4. Wheat about unchanged to maybe a little bit lower in Minneapolis. There is word that China's frustrated that they can't buy beans from the U.S. Brazil and Argentina is out of supplies for export. There's also concern that China continues not to buy U.S. corn, which is offering resistance to the corn market. Worldwide wheat interest is picking up as far as buyers are concerned. U.S. soft wheat's competitive, and yesterday's hard wheat sale to Nigeria was a surprise given the fact that we are at a premium, but there is concern about Europeans' quality. So we'll be watching the USDA report on Friday. We'll be watching in money flow, outside markets, and also we'll be watching the events at the Gulf. As always, these are my thoughts on that ADM. Have a safe and profitable trading day.